Hello, my lovelies. Welcome back to the channel. This is Damsel in Distress Tarot. This is going to be a how's life treating you and timing is everything. Wow, reading. All right, so let's see what the vibe of the day is. Choose kindness. So this is really important. If you're feeling like things are ruffling your feathers today, if you're feeling like a little bit snarly at people or a little prickly, this is telling you it's time to choose kindness. So this is going to be really important for your, not only your karma, but also for your mental health and well-being, that you choose kindness. That includes being kind to yourself as well as others. Let your inner fire warm you, but not burn you. So follow your passions. This is going to be really important. And I feel like by choosing what really lights your fire, so to speak, or what really ignites your inner flame, that this is going to be something that you choose kindness to yourself by giving what you truly do want out of life. Honesty is the best policy. So do you need to be honest with yourself or others? Instead of dreaming up a new scenario, just tell the truth. Just be open and honest with people. Sometimes the truth hurts, that's okay. But by releasing yourself from the burdens of any sort of fear, you are able to express yourself openly and honestly. So open that throat chakra and speak your truth. It's also something that you can open simply by meditating, praying, singing is another great way to open that throat chakra up. So listen to your favorite music. Choose to be kind to yourself and meditate a little bit simply by enjoying things in life like music. Where there's a will, there's a way. So know that there is a path opening up for you by choosing kindness and following your passions and being truly honest with yourself. You're going to open up a whole new world of possibilities for yourself. So that's an awesome start to our reading. All right, how's life treating you? We have your fire. Job loss, layoff, money worries, don't give up and keep going. Where there's a will, there's a way. If this job sucks and you lost it, then there's a reason why you lost it. There's something better trying to take its place and come in. And I feel like you need to follow your passions, and that's really what's going to inspire you to take this new path and to go forward. Things are fabulous, darling. Things are going well. Life is what you make of it. So know that you have the ability to change anything in your life that isn't working. Where there's a will, there's a way. If you want to bad enough, you will. Music for the soul. Sing, write, play an instrument, dance. Music is in the air. And I was just saying, you can open your throat chakra simply by listening to music and singing. Thank you, Spirit. Love it when we get confirmation. Karen, Chad, Kevin, and Amber. Annoying, complaining, and an attention whore. So if you're dealing with people like this, choose kindness. Even though it's difficult sometimes to deal with people like that, I know I've had many of them in my lifetime, sometimes you just have to choose to be kind. What's that old saying? Kill them with kindness? Investing wisely in your future will pay off. So I feel like if you have some sort of either investment or you're trying to invest in something, let's say it's stocks or property or whatever it is that you're trying to invest in, maybe it's yourself. Maybe it's something that you've had on the back burner for a long time and you're trying to choose yourself this time. It will pay off in your future, if I could talk today. The trash took itself out. Toxic people and relationships. It's time to just say no. So I feel like things are going to start to drastically change across the board. We have a lot of things that start to kind of really change towards the end of a year, and we are quickly approaching, the end of the year. So I do think by, the end of December, things are really going to change for a lot of people, whether it's losing a job and getting another one that's a way better fit for you, whether you finally start to follow your passions, or whether you finally are courageous enough to speak your truth and to let your voice be heard. Green thumb, gardening, plants, herbs, nature, and grounding your energy. So we were just talking at the beginning of the reading about you might need to ground your energy or meditate. So that is something that's really important. Where I live, we're going into winter time, so it's too cold to plant things outside. It does get very cold here sometimes in the winter. So you can do things indoors as well to ground your energy. You can meditate. You can, grow a house plant or something like that. You can do things where you're still connected to the elements of earth without actually having to be outside in the cold elements. But sometimes just, going out for a brisk walk when it's really chilly is really invigorating to your body. So that's also another way that you could get grounded. All right, last two cards from this deck. Running late, time management needed, more rest, sleep routines, or set an extra alarm. See if this one will show up. So it's really important that, especially if you have places you have to be at specific times and you feel like you're always late, go to bed a few minutes earlier. Set an extra alarm. Maybe you wake up, an extra 5 to 10 minutes earlier, just so that you know you have that cushion of time so that you aren't actually running late all the time. Started a new job, earning my way in life. So what did I tell you? Spirit has a way of working things out. So you may go from losing a job that is really draining the life out of you to getting one and things going a whole lot better. So don't give up and know that things will work out exactly how they're meant to. All right, let's see what kind of timing we have for this reading. 333, clear a path, keep moving forward, don't give up, and keep going. So you might be seeing 333 or 333. That's a sign to keep going forward. You're on the right path. Stagnation, no movement forward, delayed, or at a standstill. So current situation, I do feel like things could be very stagnant, that there isn't a whole lot of movement forward in your situation, and so that creates a lot of frustration. Remember that a delay is not a denial. When Spirit delays something, it's because they're pulling strings behind the scenes in order to create something a whole lot better for you. Stop obsessing and let it go. Know that Spirit's always got your back and you don't have to worry constantly about whatever this is that's going on for you. Let it go. Go ground your energy and do something more positive. Watch out. Haters are lurking. Someone's watching you and what you post online. So be very cautious if you're working on like a big goal or something, that you don't advertise that to everybody, because not everyone needs to know that you keep those things private until they're complete, and then you share what you feel comfortable with. But be cautious because people can be watching what you're doing. At night, things are changing. Vivid dreams, astral travel, and insomnia could be affecting you. I feel like it's a lot of worry keeping you up at night because of either job issues, money issues, or you're just like in this stagnant energy where you're like, there is no forward progress right now, and it's very frustrating. So because of those things, it does feel like you're frustrated that you can't seem to make any headway. And I think once you let go of that frustration and you ground your energy and you kind of let loose with the things that are bothering you, that all of a sudden better things start to take place. Divine timing. It is up to God when it happens. So again, things happen when they are meant to in exactly the right timing. Could be meeting somebody who's the love of a lifetime as well on this new path. I feel like if you're in a relationship that isn't working, I feel like once you choose to let go of the chaos and choose kindness for yourself and follow your passions, and you speak openly and honestly, all of a sudden the floodgates open and these new opportunities come in, including work, money, and love. 666, find the balance, finances, victory, and balance all parts of life. So 666 in numerology is not a negative number. It actually is about balance. It's about the home life. It's about creating the life that you want and finding the peace and balance within all things. So you could be seeing 333 or 666 are the numbers that have come out so far. We have springtime, March, April, or May. That could be significant for when these things happen, or springtime could be a significant time for you. We have shock, sudden changes, surprise, epiphany. It is time to transform. So again, when you release the things that aren't working for you, we open up things that are better suited for us, or blessings to take their place. Do it and go for what you want in life. I feel like this is let your inner fire warm you but not burn you. Choose to follow your passions. It will make your life a whole lot better and a lot more fulfilling. When you're ready, it will happen, but not before you're ready. So again, Spirit is trying to guide you through these changes that you need to make in order to finally go on this path that you really need to be in. All right, let's get some soundtrack of our life and we'll close out the reading. What music, references do we need in order to close out this reading? So this is the first one that came out. Too Good at Goodbye, Sam Smith. Yep, I think some endings are coming for a lot of you. So whether that's a job ending that isn't working for you, so you need to cut loose and you need to find something else, or whether this is a relationship where it's like one person always kind of cuts and runs. Maybe that's you. Maybe you have some abandonment issues, or maybe you have, a lot of trust issues with people. And so by being honest, you kind of open a new path of where it's like you don't always have to run away. Sometimes you can work through these things. Other times it's not a good fit, so you just need to cut loose. We have mercy. So maybe you are praying to the divine for mercy. Maybe you feel like you are at the mercy of the divine because of all these issues going on and you don't know which way to go next. So this is really important that you connect with source, your intuition and spirit, and that you ask them to help guide you where you need to go. And that truly is the mercy coming through. Separate ways. I do feel like there is an ending, whether it's a job, because we had your fired, job loss, layoff, money worries, don't give up and keep going, or whether this is a romantic situation because we have love of a lifetime. So I think that there is a couple of things going on, which explains why there's chaotic energy and why there's a lot of frustration and sleepless nights. Someone wants to stay together. So this could be where you really do have to make a decision on what's going to work for you, what's best suited for you, and what you need to let go of. We have good day, Brett Eldridge. So this is a card telling you that no matter what the circumstances are, you can choose to have a good day. You can choose to have good energy. You can choose kindness. You can choose a new path. It's about choices, and we always have a choice, always. We can choose to walk in love, or we can choose to walk in hate. We can choose to go forward. We can choose to stay stuck. There's so many choices every day that we make, and a lot of them are just unconscious choices. So choose to have a good day every day. How do you sleep at night, Sam Smith? So there's definitely an ending. Somebody wants you to stay in this energy and you may not want to, or vice versa. However it resonates, remember that things can always be reversed. So I think one of you is choosing to go your separate ways, and it's really going to be hard on this other person. So that might be why we're begging for mercy. Let's see, love story. We had love of a lifetime and love story. So this is telling me that I think you want a different scenario for your love life than what's currently going on. Whether it just is a situation that doesn't work, whether there's just not enough chemistry there, whatever it is that's going on, I think you want like a real love story. You've put this person between a rock and a hard place. So whether they've put you there or you've put you there, definitely some tough decisions to make in this reading. All right, lady. So I do feel like somebody wants you to be their other half, their lady, their partner, male, female, doesn't really matter. However it resonates for you. Their other half is how I should put it. So somebody definitely wants commitment. Two heads, that's all about marriage and commitment. So I feel like this person really wants to collaborate with you. Counting stars. So they've been thinking a lot about this situation, or you have, and contemplating like, what is the next move? What is going to happen going forward? Can things be resolved? Can things go forward, or is it time to finally let go? Yeah, baby, come back. They definitely are thinking that you're going to leave if you haven't yet. I feel like that's heavy on your mind right now, and that you are contemplating what it is you need to do in order to go forward. All right, we have broke my heart so gently. I feel like you're trying to let this person down easily because you probably do still have feelings for this person on some level, and you don't want to hurt them. But at the same time, if it's not working, it's not working. And sometimes you can't fix what's broken. They definitely know nothing compares to you. So I don't think they're going to be able to find somebody that checks all their boxes right away. If they do move on quickly, it's a rebound situation because they know they can't find somebody just like you. Stay with me. They're kind of begging for you to stay with them. They don't want things to end, but I don't think that it's reciprocated. We have Africa, Toto. You might be thinking of traveling. I do think that you might want to travel abroad, and maybe that's part of this new path for you, but it's also something where I feel like this person would go a really long distance just to try and keep this relationship. And I kind of think you're like, nope, I can't do this anymore. Sweet Caroline could be a significant song. Your name could be Caroline. Their name could be Caroline. This is something where I feel like there could be a lot of like old energy in this relationship. You might have known each other for a very long time, maybe, you know, back towards like high school or something. But this is somebody who, if it's you, because I'm reading for the collective who watches me, if it's you, there's like this sweetness within you that they know they aren't going to be able to find with other people. Like there was something about you that was completely different. Say something, I'm giving up on you. Yeah, that's definitely going to be key. I feel like this is going to catch them off guard. They're not quite going to know how to respond when this conversation happens or when this ending happens. And I feel like they're just going to be kind of flabbergasted and have their jaw hanging open like, what happened? Like lost for words. All right, what else do we have? Forever after all, Luke Combs. So I think they wanted things to stay kind of status quo, stuck and stagnant. They liked the way things were going, even if there was problems. They didn't really want things to change. They wanted forever to be with you, but I don't think that that's something going forward that you want. Big green tractor, you might want to relocate. Maybe one of you is in agriculture or drives a tractor like a big rig. Something like that could be the color green. That might be significant. And we have numb. So I feel like once this conversation happens, that the other person on the receiving end of this ending is going to be a little numb or shut down. And they aren't really going to know how to process this right away. They also might be numbing their emotions with things like drugs or alcohol, especially to try and help them cope. Terrible way to cope. Trust me, I know from experience, not good things to do. So that's not your responsibility. They're adults and they need to also be responsible for the choices that they make. It's time to find your backbone. If this isn't working for you, you need to let it go. Don't keep holding on to things that don't work. Love runs out. Yep, your love has run out for this person. I feel like it's just, there's no way to move forward. What it is that they offer isn't enough for you to want to keep going. Feel like you're dancing with a stranger. You may feel like you don't even know this person anymore. You've grown apart. There's lots of distance there. Forever and ever, amen. You're looking for somebody who will check all your boxes, who will give you the life that you are looking for. Not only emotionally, spiritually, but check all your boxes. So spiritually, mentally stimulating, sexually attracted to this person, a lot of, connection, whether there's a spark there, or if there wasn't a spark there, I feel like that's why this current situation is on its way out. And I feel like what you're really looking for is that true connection, that true spark with somebody. And you want those things going forward to feel completely fulfilled. So be kind to yourself. Follow your passions this week. Use honesty. It's the best policy, no matter if it's a difficult situation or a difficult thing to have that conversation. Honesty is always the best policy. And where there's a will, there's a way. So you can make any changes in your life that you need to. Know that Spirit is with you and guiding you in order to make these steps. So whether it's a relationship that's on its way out, whether it's a job that's ending, whether it's toxic cycles, toxic people, connect with Source, and I promise you a new path will open up for you. Hope it helps, guys. Have a great week. We'll see you back here tomorrow for your weekend messages.